off. No flag. Marino fires complete for a first down to the 37 to the venerable Nat Moore, who's pulled down by Harry Hamilton. Nat Moore in his 13th year out of Florida.
As he did then, and he gets the first down.
Dolphins from their own 37. Keep it on the ground. And it's Lorenzo Hampton taking the ball out to the 42-yard line. Clayton in motion. And the pitch goes to Hampton. And Hampton tries to cut it back and takes it out to the 45-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 2. On 3rd down and 2, Woody Bennett goes in motion. And they give it to Hampton. Big hole out in front. And nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown on the ground. 7-0.
And of course, it's the #1 defense that was developed over a season that included Flecko and Gastineau and Marty Lyons. Let's look at it again. It was designed to go right up the gut. There it is. And Hampton reads it out to the outside, and he is off on a full sprint. And of course, with everyone up there on the short yardage, there was no one in the secondary. The linebackers have filled the gap. Easy touchdown for Miami in a surprising fashion.
First down from the 20 as O'Brien retreats and throws a little swing pass out to McNeil, and he fights his way for a first down as he gets to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, New York.
And Bob Baumauer.
2nd and 14, and over the middle and wide open is McNeil, and McNeil gets the first down out to the 43-yard line.
They told us he was much healthier than he had been. He dislocated that elbow back in the first week of the season, and nobody has the quick cut like McNeil.
With Tony Page, and that's Rocky Cleaver in motion, and Hector carries over the right side and bowls his way out to the 47. And when they write the chapter in Jets history entitled 1986, he'll fill a lot of pages, Frank, the job he's done in relief of Freeman McNeil. From the 48, Miami ahead 7-0. Fake reverse, under pressure is O'Brien, underthrows, but coming back is Walker to make the catch, and out of bounds. Nice play by Walker to adjust after the fake reverse as they had sent Kuhn in motion. Faked it to him, pressure was put on O'Brien, causing the short throw, but the completion in a 30-yard gain. Weaver in motion. And the pitch, McNeil gets about 5:18 to play first quarter. From the 17-yard line, and no room in the middle for Johnny Hector.
Ball's loose.
Football. And Seaman taking a peek.
It does bunch them, doesn't it?
Yeah. Both officials. Neither has given a signal yet. The only signals have come from the Dolphins. And now one from the officials. Miami football. Mark Brown, 51, is the man.
There's the handoff. And going to Johnny Hector. Tried to reverse his field, and he was just hammered and hit hard. You see the ball between his legs. It was Mike Charles who put the hit on Hector. And it was Mark Brown who comes up with the first turnover of the night, and the Dolphins get it back at their own 16-yard line.
As the Dolphins take over at their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 16. Marino throws complete to Bruce Hardy, and Hardy takes it out to the 23, 25. And Bennett goes in motion to provide more leverage, and up the middle, getting the first down goes Ron Davenport. His first carry, the 6'2", 230-pound second-year man out of Louisville. To the same side as Duper, and Marino will go to the right side, throws underneath, the flag is down. Bruce Hardy, who made 7 catches last Sunday against Buffalo. Lester Lyles makes the tackle, and Siemens Mike. And Marino fumbles the football and recovers it, but it means they're going to have to kick a little bit more than a half mile. 1st and 10 from the 26 as O'Brien throws to McNeil. First down. He gets to the 40, gains 14 in Offerdahl, 56. The good-looking rookie out of Western Michigan.
Who's to the top of the screen.
Walker and Soon, and he's looking that way, and he's throwing for Walker, and he has him for a first down, and he's run out at the 41 by Paul Langford. Wesley Walker in his 10th year and having a brilliant season.
Offensive line again, giving Ken O'Brien plenty of time to throw the football, and he'll take all you'll give him now. Here we go, to give him more time.
First down from the 41-yard line. Fake to McNeil. O'Brien sliding and throwing, and that one is picked off by Brown. And then he fumbles the football and gets it back at the 16-yard line. So Brown, who missed an interception moments ago, gets one, fumbles, but maintains possession, and Miami has the football. On 2nd and 7. Good protection from Marino, and he hits Hampton underneath, and Hampton takes it out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Carter did it against Houston. 3rd and 1. And Marino to put it up, and over the middle, complete for a first down to the 34, and then Bruce Hardy again, the tight end. First and 10 from the 33. And Marino deep outside and complete to the 50-yard line to Mark Clayton, who's hit by Holmes, and another first down. Marino firing, and again it's Hardy, and he makes the catch and has a first down at the 39-yard line. And already now 4 catches tonight for Hardy, who's caught 38 this season. First and 10, Miami at the Jets' 40-yard line. Dolphins ahead 7-0. Marino finds his man and picks up about 5 as Mark Clayton makes the catch.
Tonight.
Both teams with extremely balanced attacks thus far, as Davenport carries to the 32-yard line, and it will be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 with Davenport and Hampton, the running backs, and Hampton to the outside for a first down. Lorenzo to the 26-yard line. Set, and Marino fires to Hardy, makes his 5th catch, takes it to the 21. Marino throwing complete to the 11-yard line to Dan Johnson, and he bulls his way to the 1. He's the other tight end. Bennett in motion, giving them 2 big guys leading the way for Hampton's touchdown. Watched his team drive down the field, took them 12 plays to get in. And the Dolphins leading by 2 touchdowns with 6:27 to go in the half.
They are mathematically alive.
2nd and 8 as Marino throws over the middle to Hampton. And Hampton gets the first down by breaking a tackle and moving to the 21-yard line.
Down there, they're getting insistent. They may go for one.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 39 defense, first down.
Harry Hamilton.
Over the years.
Shotgun on 3rd and 5. Marino throws over the middle, first down, as he hits Mark Clayton at the 45-yard line. Clayton running across the middle and underneath, and Carl Howard makes the tackle. He charged timeout to Miami. Miami from the 46 out of the shotgun. Nearly intercepted, and instead it's caught by Cooper. At the 39 for a first down after it was almost intercepted by Jerry Holmes. Marino to a wide open Duper at the 19-yard line. Who's in the locker room right now getting his shoulder x-ray. Going deep for Moore, too deep.
And a flag is down inside the 5-yard line. There was a collision between a Jet defender and a Dolphin receiver, and there's 2 flags down now.
Marino fires over the middle to the 7-yard line, and the catch is made by Tony Nathan. Ticking down to 23. But short of the goal line, the catch is made by Moore, and they're going to have to take their time out here. And they do. It's their final one.
here in the first half.
Third and goal. Again, the play fake, and the throw, and it's intercepted, but there's a marker down in the end zone. Hamilton picked it off, but a flag is down with 5 seconds.
If they do decide to run.
Hampton goes in motion, and the fake and throw, and the touchdown. Lorenzo Hampton takes a big first half with 2 seconds to play in the half. In this first half, perfect. Scoring on 3 of their 4 possessions. The defense, the much maligned defense, the defense that went from the no-name defense to the no defense, pitching a shutout.
Jets team will have to rise up if they're going to get back in this game.
Hampton, good move. 20, 30 with blocking. He's got Duper out in front, and Hampton goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And goes out of bounds with an exclamation point. 42-yard run. First Dolphin 100-yard game since October of '84. Joe Carter was the guy. 5 yards on 13 carries, and Tony Nathan is in the game. And Marino gets hit as he throws, and that's the all-time interference call coming up. Jerry Holmes and Duper. I mean, folks, that's Hall of Fame interference.
And it was unnecessary, as Jerry Holmes was man for man on Duper. Duper was going to give him a little look to the outside and then turn it on, and meanwhile, Marino was under pressure. He had already thrown the ball, and well, if you're going to interfere, you may as well lasso one, and Holmes did, because he knew he was dead. He did not realize what was going on at the line of scrimmage, however.
Second and 7 from the 22, and here comes the blitz, and Marino reads it, and he hits Moore, and Moore has a touchdown.
Marino read it beautifully, but more importantly, his receivers were reading with him. Nat Moore picked it up as quickly as he did. It was a safety blitz, and Marino knew he was going to get individual coverage on his outside people. Nat Moore read it with him. Right. That time the Jets, who like to blitz when their opposition gets inside their 20-yard line, brought the safety blitz, and Marino has picked it up right here. There's a man in his face, but even backwards, he's able to flip it with enough strength to get it to Nat Moore, who read with him. Great coordination between Moore and Marino, and this is a shocker. Not a strong pass rushing team. They know what's expected.
From the 26-yard line, dumped by O'Brien. He was just unloading it. And the pressure put on by George Little, number 99. It was Bain who was cut. On second and 10, over the middle, and Kuhn, who's been a quiet man, brings it out to the 40-yard line. They've held him in check tonight. First and 10 from the 40, and McNeil, keeping the defense somewhat honest, takes it for 6 out to the 46-yard line.
Seeing the tape now on that dislocated elbow, or it was dislocated before.
Second and 4, and the pass is complete to Wesley Walker, who's out of bounds and has a first down at the 42-yard line. Cleaver in motion on first down. McNeil to the outside. Run down at the 33. William Judson made the initial hit. O'Brien complete as Walker makes his 5th catch of the night and has a first down at the 26. Second and 10 from the 24. Breaking a tackle is Hector, and then slipping down to the 28-yard line.
4 years ago, and totally molded his team exactly how he wanted it.
Walt Michaels, he didn't replace me.
Yes, yes.
Third down and 14. As O'Brien goes back to pass, and off the fingertips of Schuler, and going real hard into the side, but getting up, fortunately, is Don McNeil, the defensive back, who went slipping into the concrete. Down by 28. And it's officially a 45-yard field goal, as it was marked down at the 35. Leahy boots it through, but it's still the Dolphins 28 and the Jets 3. When they're backed up deep in their own territory. Illustration in a moment as the pass goes to Hampton. What would you guess the percentage would be of a team starting a drive at or inside their own 20 in terms of how often they would score a touchdown?
Just changing things right there. And now the Jets change with him.
Marino to the tight end, Dan Johnson, and he takes it out to the 31-yard line. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Marino fires complete. Hampton having a big night. First down, 46-yard line. Second and 10 from the 47. Over the 50 and down to the 46 goes Davenport. Efficient on third down plays tonight, and first and second as well. And again, and that's Jensen. Jim Jensen is getting some playing time tonight with Clayton on the shelf, a guy who can play wide receiver, play quarterback, and the versatile one out of Boston University. First down, under 6 minutes now in the third. Hampton. What non-running game. Tonight they're doing it all. And the block that time by Woody Bennett, who came out of the backfield to lead it.
Our defensive teams, when you get into the playoffs and into the Super Bowl.
Third and inches from the 30-yard line. Hampton. And for one of the few times tonight, the Dolphins come up short as Harry Hamilton makes the play. So the Dolphins had a second and inches and went for the bomb, and then a third and inches, and Hampton loses ground. The goal would be 51 yards. And if you miss it, the ball comes back to the same point, so what's the difference? As Marino rolls to the right and throws, and it's Tony Nathan, and he falls down just at about the spot he needed to get for the first down. I think no, they brought it back just enough, and that may make the difference. There's the change, and it was spotted by the line judge, Bama Glass, and it is. Otherwise, the Dolphins would have thought he was glassy-eyed. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Dolphins 28, Jets 3. Hampton behind Bennett. And number 26, as a flag goes down, Lester Lyles made enough incidental contact after getting blocked to get credit for the tackle. Holding. First and 16 from the 35-yard line. The pass is caught by Matt Moore at the 28.
They'd be going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. They have been to the Super tonight.
Second and 9. Marino complete to Cooper. He gets to the 25-yard line.
Lost Langford.
Third and 6. Marino caught by Tony Nathan, and he takes it to the 21, and then he's fourth down and 2.
It goes right. It goes all the way right. Everything works. ABC's NFL Monday Night Football will return after this message from our local station.
High snap, but he comes down and gets it off. And Ellis at the 39. Goes out of bounds at the 48.
Ellis wears those gloves even here in Miami because
do a lot more running now with a 4-touchdown advantage. And they begin with Hampton breaking one again to the 35-yard line.
They'll never do nothing but run after tonight. Streak, they ran into a Don Shula machine as the Bears did a year ago. Perfectly prescribed offense and the defense that rose to the occasion.
Third down and 6. Marino out of the shotgun. He has Cooper, who works his way to the outside, goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Run out by Carl Howard.
They look at 26. They come with the blitz. Ask Johnny Lynn. They pick him up beautifully. That means one-on-one coverage. Marino and Duper were in perfect concert. And Duper, who almost got this into the end zone, with a nifty run after the reception. Bad time.
First and goal from the 4. They give him a chance. But he still has only the hat trick. Second and goal. Funny, the Jets went 10 games this season without giving up a rushing touchdown, and then Randy McMillan scored for the Colts on the ground last week. 73. And unless Hampton receives this one, which he won't, it's a touchdown anyway, as Hardy makes the catch.
When you can run the football, you can come with the play action, and you get the defense's attention totally. Was wide open in the end zone, and Marino is having part of what is an offensively perfect night. And as you can see, Benson trying to get out there and collect the man that he should have been.
38-3.
Hardy's tough down here.
Throw for 30 or more touchdowns in 3 different seasons. And at the 21-yard line, it's T.J. Turner, number 95, with the sack and the fumble.
That's hard to believe. That's T.J. Turner's first sack of the year, and he forces the fumble
and the recovery.
What's hard to believe is that he started every game.
3rd and 9, and it's Marino pumping and then throwing. Another T.J. Matt Moore, penalty marker down.
No matter where it goes, that is beautiful. Again, Matt Moore staying alive, working with Marino. They know they're always alive with Marino. They never give up, even though Marino had looked initially off to his left to Pruitt. He pulled it back in and unloaded one, and Moore was there. Super effort by Marino. Again, he had the time to do it. A great job done by the Dolphins.
Ryan sacked at the 12-yard line, and T.J. Turner gets the sack.
It's his second of the season, and he has started every game. Oh, they're going to feel great tonight.
2nd and 17. Freeman McNeil gets run out of bounds by Glenn Blackwood, and that stops the clock at 7:32. 3rd and 10 as Ryan retreats. Goes for Toon. Nice catch. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Kept his concentration, and Renee Thompson and Donovan Rose had him sandwiched. But
all right, but to lose it this way, it's got to hurt.
McNeil, he's out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down. McNeil, first down at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 10 as Ryan has it tipped. Flag is down. It's intercepted by Glenn Blackwood. And we'll see about the penalty. Tip pass. They may waive the penalty off because the pass was tipped. That's possible here. And that's what Seaman is discussing. But still, the call goes against the defense. And team with Toon in motion.
Oh,
Ryan to Toon over the middle. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does accomplish that. Stopping the clock with 5:59 to play in the 4th quarter.
And they have played great.
On 1st and goal, it's lofted and intercepted by William Justice.
You want a relief pitcher, you've got one in Don Strock. They haven't needed him for a long time.
To Johnson, the tight end. And he's first down. Matt Moore.
Had their own share of injuries.
Strock from the 35, and he puts it up for Moore, and that is out of bounds at the 43-yard line in the first down.
But actually, his career has been enhanced by their play. He works so well underneath.
To the 36-yard line. You know, I'm wondering, Shula's not the kind of guy, obviously, who's going to pour it on. I'm wondering, Don might have known, or somebody might have told Don, hey, Matt is real close to 500, maybe we can get it to him, and they did on those 2 passes on this drive. And that's Craig Ellis making his first carry, and depending on the spot, he's close to a first, and if that little ground marking is correctly aligned, he's got it.
Virtually eliminated himself from the playoffs, even though they are mathematically still alive.
That's Ellis again to the 30 and to the 2-minute warning.
But I'm talking about a game that hurt so much. That hurt the Dolphins those many weeks ago as a fight breaks out in the field, and this game has got to hurt the Jets not only in the standings as they drop to within one game over New England in the AFC East, but it has to hurt them down the line as they start to think about it until tonight.
Personal foul, dead ball foul, number 65, Miami. Personal foul, dead ball foul, number 78 on the Jets. Offsetting dead ball fouls, second down.
And who would believe that this one would be the short one?
I know it. It's crazy. Strock, broken play, stopped at the 34-yard line. Joey Chavo, our TD, Rob Biner, our Associate Director, Tech Manager Rick Okolski, Unit Manager Bob Simon, Jim Licata, our Telecommunications Manager, Chaz Wiseman and Bruce Clark, assistants to the producer, Joe Castellano, and Steve Hurt, still working that Univac machine.
Indeed he is, much to the chagrin of Charles Connerly. He swears he started 2 games over the age of 40. Steve,
a major route. Dolphins 45, Jets 3. At the Orange Bowl in Miami, as Don Shula has now gotten his team up to 6-6, and I guess if symptomatic, emblematic of some of our games, it's the biggest blowout in the history of Monday Night Football.